true. This is true. I won't argue the matter.
Okay.
It was to prevent AIDS. That's why they didn't want you to touch it.
Can you
Or
imagine
other
stuff?
chemical diseases.
Can you imagine living back then with all the perfume that everybody would be wearing mixed in with body sweat and odor? I mean, it just like walking
that's what perfume was for, was to disguise the horrible smell people had not bathing.
You know why blonde or brides had bouquets when they get married?
So they'd smell good?
So they'd smell better, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they... And why did they get married in June?
So you could take a bath.
That was the month that they took their bath.
Mm-hmm.
What? A month?
Yeah. Well, it was warm. June bride.
Oh.
You could go to the river, take a bath, and smell good for your husband.
But, the groom took his first.
I want to go back to that society, you know?
Moving on.
Okay.
Let's come up to the 20th century.
Yeah, where they have bathtubs, like in Texas.
Right. On this day in 1924, Mercedes-Benz was formed by Gottlieb Daimler and Carl Benz, merging their two companies. On this day in 1928, General Electric opened the first TV station in Schenectady, New York.
What year?
28.
1928.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that old, believe it or not.
And then a year later, on this day in 1929, they showed the first regularly scheduled TV broadcast, 3 nights a week.
What was the name of the broadcasting company? Does it say on that?
It does not.
It doesn't. Damn.
But let's see. It was General Electric, but they hadn't really figured out how to do that. Whatever.
Yeah, they haven't named it. They didn't name all the areas.
When they just had the one station, what do you do? You don't need to distinguish it from other stations because you're the only one.
But there was like, was it Pierpoint broadcast? It was something like that. Anyway, well, let's move on. My
we'll
brain
check
went up.
it out. Yeah, sure. You're using up my valuable time.
Oh, no.
Okay, on this day in 1947, was the creation of the tubeless tire, was announced by B.F. Goodrich Company. And on this day in 1949, Siam officially changed its name to Thailand for the second time. The name had been in use since 1939, but had reverted in 1945. So they had to officially change it in 1949. It was a good year, 1949.
Rebranded.
Well, the year I was born, so it's a good year.
Mm-hmm.
On this day in 1960, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, 4 Israeli Mossad agents captured a fugitive Nazi, Adolf Eichmann, who was living under the alias of, anybody know?
Arnold Schwartz?
Ricardo Clwn.
Okay.
Nobody in this room or that room knew. Okay.
No, I'm not polished up on it.
On what?
War crimes.
No.
Oh, you were answering the phone, so you didn't get the question, right?
I was answering the phone. I didn't hear it.
So, Eichmann was living in Buenos Aires under the alias of...
Wait a minute. French name, like Clemenceau?
Well, you're very close.
Ricardo?
Something like that, yeah.
Ricardo Clwn.
Oh, okay.
You're very close,
That
Dennis.
makes sense. Well, I followed that story when he got captured.
I figured you did.
Mm-hmm.
On this day in 1989, Kenya announced a worldwide ban on ivory to preserve its elephant herds. Yay.
Didn't work too well.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Well, it's the start. At least, we can't import it.
No.
And, if there's no market for it, there's no reason to kill elephants.
Right.
There's never any reason to kill elephants. Nobody needs ivory except for us, except for elephants.
Elephants. Yeah.
1498, a French mint produced the first coins of Europe's single currency. The coin is known as the euro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the weather. Temperature in Dubrovnik is 69 degrees. It feels like 75 degrees. It's cloudy with a high of 71 degrees. Got it right.
Nice.
Yay. Okay. Boże, mouse just went down. Boże błogosławi Ameryku. Ciao, y'all.
Ciao, baby. That's Rachel from Dubrovnik, Croatia. Let's go from there. I believe we're heading to Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Online. Oops, wait a second here. Let's go here to Rio Rancho, New Mexico. We have the very bendy Kathy. Hey, Kathy. What's up?
Namaste.
Namaste.
Hi, namaste. Just sitting there typing away on the computer and listening to you guys and Rachel and everybody, Julie.
Nice.
Like a cigarette in the ashtray, just kind of smoldering in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm sort of speechless today. That's why I haven't been calling in, because we've got a lot going on this week. My husband's retiring.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm glad, because he'll be home. He can help me out around the house. You know, now he can do dishes and things.
Are you ready for it?
Oh, boy.
Well, I mean, I think I'm going through a little bit of midlife crisis or something,
Oh.
because
He's coming home. He's going to
all
be
of
with
a
you
sudden yesterday I
24/7.
just got really moody about it. Yeah, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
But really, I'm glad, you know, I'm glad, but it's just different, you know, it's like, I don't know, like when people are getting married and you go and it's really happy and everybody's happy and then they all start to cry. I don't know why everybody cries.
You know, I don't.
I know
I don't
why.
know, it's something new.
I know why I used to cry. I know why I used to
Why?
cry. Because that meant that I was giving
Oh.
half of everything I had to another wife.
Oh,
Yeah. After 11 times,
Yeah.
there's not much left.
Well, you know what? I'm going through that now, too, because my wife just retired on the 31st of December. So it's
Oh.
and before that, for 2 years, I was kind of retired by myself. And so you go through a shock, you know, all of a sudden there's somebody there now all the time. And
Yeah.
you have to adjust, and they don't tell you that when they're talking about retirement. And it's not that you don't love your spouse. It's just
Well, your routine's disrupted.
it takes a while to get used to it. So you got our sympathy and empathy, man.
yeah.
And it's not
Well-
just you.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, I guess I'm more, I don't know, I don't know what it is. It's weird. It was like, I don't know, I guess it's partly just insecurity because it's something new, and now he's got the paperwork all processed, so at least we know that part's worked out.
Wow. I can't wait for my wife to retire. I'm tired of making my own sandwiches for lunch and stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, because I've had to
Poor
stay
guy.
home a lot because I can't sit at a desk full time because of this clotting thing I had years ago. Because it left me with poor circulation in my left leg.
Yeah.
So it was actually my doctor some years ago who recommended to me to be a yoga teacher. She actually referred me to Department of Vocational Rehab, who they retrain people who can't work in a, you know, for whatever reason due to disability.
Mhm.
So they came back and said they evaluated me, and they said I had a level 2 disability, and they had 3 levels of disability. And that made me cry because nobody wants to be told you have a disability, and you can't see it just to look at me. So unless I have to always explain it to everybody, nobody really knows, and
Yeah.
I don't really get any real benefits from it. But they helped me kind of get going a little. Like they gave me some guidance with my yoga business.
Oh, well, see, it ended up good.
Yeah.
Ended up good. Now you're very bendy.
She's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
facing the fact that hubby's going to be home
Oh, I know.
more than just on the weekends
It'll-
and at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. Just get yourself a hot,
Like-
fast car and go chase young guys.
He likes to go for drives sometimes. He'll keep, like, drives to the top of the mountain. Like, I remember Grandma telling Grandpa, why don't you go out and play golf or something today?
There you go.
You know? Yeah.
Just, I don't care what you do, just get away from me.
Just leave for 3 hours.
I want to be by myself today.
Yeah.
Well, Kathy, you have a show today, Yoga Matters, or Yoga Works. What time today?
2:30 at my time, 1:30 Pacific time, and I guess we're going to talk about some more about some of the self-care practices of Ayurvedic, and yep, that's what we're going to talk about.
That's it. All right, so tune in.
I'm so lackadaisical today. I got to get focused. So he's going to go out for a drive today because he's on vacation this week. He wanted to go to the crest, so I told him, go to drive for the crest. I have to get focused.
There you go. Well,
okay.
We'll tune in today,
Yeah.
2:30 New Mexico time for Yoga Works with Kathy at Rio Rancho Yoga. Right, Kathy?
Yep.
All righty.
Okay, well,
We're with
talk to you guys later.
We're with you, man.
Take care.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
It's Kathy down in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Let's go from there. Where am I going to? Let's go here.
We're to the AM news on each weekday morning. There are a couple of guys waiting for you to dial your phone. Call into the AM news. Your views won't be ignored. 'Cause if it was 2 to 2 with them, we'd all be pretty bored. The show should win an award.
Formerly of Fairview, Missouri, currently residing in St. Jomo, the loneliest man in America, the hunter of the Sasquatch, it's Scotty Ploman. Hey, Scotty.
What's up?
The river.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a lot of rain here. The river's, how high is the water, Mama? 5 feet high and rising.
So, did you get like 3 inches of rain this morning already?
Oh, we've gotten a lot of rain this morning. And started in last night, moved in. It was like beautiful starry night. Next thing I know, it's like raining like somebody pouring a bucket on a flat rock.
Oh, my.
Splash.
Yeah, they used to say that's like a cow peeing on a flat rock.
Well, that's where I was going to go, but I decided to take a higher path.
A higher path? Well, this is AM News. We don't necessarily have to go to the higher road.
Just can't say one word.
Yeah, a couple words, but,
Well, it's down from what used to be 7.
7, yeah.
He's
So
counting,
yeah, I'm sitting.
he's counting the
No,
words.
George Carlin counted those up for us, if you remember.
That's right.
correctly.
He had a great stick on that one.
Yeah. So, but getting ready for the Hillbilly Hoedown tonight. We do it every Wednesday night at the place called Unplugged, and where we've got some new talent that's coming in tonight that we're really excited about, and one young lady in particular that's. We're going to see how she does tonight before we pimp her too hard. But she's got a really wonderful blues persona, and can't wait to see how that comes out in a acoustic format. So,
Wow, that should be cool.
Yeah.
yeah, I tell you, it's really exciting being where I'm at right now because I've talked to some people and kind of getting behind the vision that I've had for our community here as far as being a music venue and the raw talent that's just coming out of the woodwork around here is just absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for some things to come together so I can really start sharing some cool things. But to be there when somebody that's had a dream and is kind of like any of us had, and you see them that you've given them a chance to step out and fulfill that, it's a really cool feeling.
It is.
I think you're right. It is a cool feeling. Something that you're passionate about, and like you and your music. I mean, I know you've done a lot of other things, but I think I can tell from the way you talk that music is really what you want to excel at, Scotty.
Well, I just want people to enjoy what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm telling jokes or singing songs or playing my guitar or whatever. There's just a part of me that wants to help people escape from the realities of day-to-day life every day, and whatever means we can do that seems weird that I wanted to do that. That it's when
It's
you
not
see
strange
people
at all.
walking out with a little more twinkle in their eye than when they walked in. You know, maybe it was the show, or maybe it was the fine Irish whiskey they were consuming. I don't know.
But you know what though? Is you're providing an escape, like you said, for like whether it's one song, one note, one chord, where they're getting out of their shell and their mind is floating away into the music, and they're forgetting about all their troubles and the whatever else is going on in their life.
Just listening to the music.
Buy a new
When
tire.
I do one of my shows here, you know, the goal is for there to be fun on both sides of the mic.
Oh yeah.
Well, Scotty, we're going to try to sneak one more call in. Again
Okay.
tonight, where at?
We'll be at Unplugged at 2605 Frederick here in historic St. Joseph, Missouri. If you want any information, you can call me at 816-550-0656. And until we speak again, have a blessed day, y'all.
You too.
All right, Scotty, knock 'em dead tonight, my friend.
Yeah. And we knew him win.
Yeah, we knew him win. That's Scotty Ploman, Unplugged. Check it out tonight. If you're anywhere near St. Joe, it's worth the trip.
Yeah.
Unplugged, and
What else you got to do out there?
check out the show. It's Wednesday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go to a third world nation where the pavement ends and the dirt begins, the home of the longest continuous burning tire fire anywhere in the world, Silver Springs, Nevada, where the town slogan is, huh? We have Aaron. Hey, Aaron, what's up?
Huh?
Huh?
You know what? The quail are up this morning. I was out here harvesting a little chamomile for a friend of mine wanted some tea, and I have quail nesting in our chamomile planter. Go figure, huh? I guess they like the relaxing mood it puts them in, too.
Wow.
Hey, you know, I reported some stuff on the marijuana industry the other day, and a bunch of stuff has flooded my desk. I guess Gia's garden is in the middle, and to me, I've kind of looked at everything that's going on here. To me, it's a frivolous lawsuit. The grandparents, aunts and uncles, on behalf of the children, of course, I guess 2014, the facts show that a guy shot his wife. Wife was on the phone. He's hallucinating. He's getting a gun. THC was found in his system, so he was hallucinating, and he purchased the edibles at Gia's garden, and they're going after Gia's garden for improper labeling.
Oh.
Hey, go figure that, and it's not a GMO labeling issue, ladies and gentlemen. I've looked at the label. I've looked at the label again. This, to me, it's a frivolous lawsuit, and I hope the courts slap the ambulance-chasing lawyers on this issue here.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Well, but this could play right into your hand, though, Aaron. I mean, if this has traction and some federal court hears it, and then people are going to say, "All right, I can sue you for what's not in your on your ingredients." I think that would actually help the truth in labeling.
You know what? And that is kind of why I brought that up, because labeling is such a big issue in the country. So if they're going to go after the marijuana industry, because we know that's kind of a rocky industry right now, they haven't really been able to establish themselves just in certain areas. But if they're going to be able to go after the labeling issue on that, hey, why can't we sue?
And why not?
Well, now, what were they supposed
Why
to
can't we sue Fritos? Why can't we sue Kellogg's in General Mills?
Yeah, but what were they supposed to do? Like put on this that this is Blue Moon marijuana that has a THC factor of blah blah.
Yeah, may cause drowsiness, do not operate machinery.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you're going to put on them. I looked at the label, and the one label that I've been able to review on their website, I haven't actually seen a packaging label. I put a request in for that, and hopefully they'll send me that, and we can talk about it a little bit. But the labeling that I saw, edibles, which is what this guy was doing, he had a piece of candy. They found a piece of uneaten candy, but the THC was in his system, and that is the psychoactive part of marijuana, as they say. I'm yet to see it, but anyways.
And you're looking for some of that candy, right?
Where is it?
I'm looking for some of that psychotropic stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I say that in jest, really. But the reality is, when you consume something, it's not like smoking it. It takes time to come through your system and take effect. The label they have says, be cautious with edibles. They can take up to 2 hours to affect you. Be responsible. Don't overdo it. Eat a piece and wait.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you know, so I don't know that, I mean, just how elaborate do we have to get a marijuana label? Does it have to be all kinds of, you know, and the other thing that I'm seeing out there right now, they're trying to find a test for DUI.
Yeah, I
That's
know
going to be
they don't have anything.
a difficult thing. I got, real quick, I know we're limited on time today, so I
Like
get
30 seconds.
Gotta run.
Okay, 1897, Charles Duke Farrell throws out 8 Orioles at second base. They still lost the game. The Washington Senators lost the game 8-6. Let's have a great day, folks. It's already 65 out here in Silver Springs. It's going to be gorgeous.
Right on.
Let's all be safe out there, huh?
Yeah.
All righty. That's Aaron from Silver Springs, Nevada. Last caller this hour. This is AM News, second hour, Jim.
Where
Come
you going?
on, man. Don't know where, don't care, but we will be right back.